Get from under that tree before I get under your way. Like tonight? Yeah. Shit. Can you at least put this over there? I didn't do nothing.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Morgantown, West Virginia, home to the West Virginia Mountaineers. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on another team from the Big 12 in an intra-conference matchup, the West Virginia Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Cyclones will get us started with the opening kickoff. Out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So the West Virginia Mountaineers offense will have the opening possession of the game. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Right back to him on the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Right on the money. Still on his feet at the 45. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
We always talk about yak, and that was third and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that can do things after the catch, any play could be an explosive one, and you saw it right there. Tremendous job getting it to him early, and he does the rest.
Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Gantt. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Mountaineers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Trying play action. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Quarterback on the keeper. He breaks a tackle. They would not let him get close. Stopped at the 26. It'll be fourth down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Iowa State Cyclones offense has the ball for the first time. Makes the quick grab. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
Well, what's the point in waiting? Why not get one of your best players involved in the game right off the bat? They take a shot, their big target outside, shows off his athletic ability, and right away this offense is humming.
And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Bunch formation for these receivers. To the air on first down. Got his man on the right. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around, and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Let's talk for a second about Iowa State. Breaking into the top 15 is one step closer to the college football playoff. You've made it this far. The dream is within reach. Question becomes, fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Offense working from the pistol. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The give from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time, the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short gain.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. They send the tight end in motion. On third and long, try to convert through the air. He's going to throw. He had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Corrals it at the 45. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Going to the ground. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The give to the back. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that one play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones. D linemen staying in their gaps. Linebackers.
Oh, he's got some space. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cyclones.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. has it, and the offense ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on second down. To the ground with the back. Oh, he's got a chance. Got the first down and still on his feet. Lots of running room. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tag. And the Mountaineers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll give it to him again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks the tackle. Across the 25, he's got room. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like you hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
The Cyclones in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Snagged out of the air. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. They'll go to the toss. He fought them off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
All right, offensively, you're not having a lot of success right now running this thing to the perimeter. The defense was there. They were ready for that. You made one guy miss. They still got you for a TFL. You might have to think about getting back to running between the tackles now.
Makes the catch. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. You can feel the Mountaineer spirit rising, reverberating across the field on this big third down. Caught in the backfield, it's Fry. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. And the Cyclones are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. They're dealing with a second and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Got room at the 35. Turning it on. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. Sometimes you dial up the right place, sometimes you get the right penalty. Either way, it's a 3rd down conversion for this offense. Quick completion to the right. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Iowa State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Give to the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. The Mountaineers are in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. This offense has it with really good field position. Tight end now in motion. Taking it the other way. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Fires to the middle. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Leaves it with the back. Got the first down and more. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The Cyclones trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Trying to power it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cyclones! Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Mountaineers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete to the left. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
The give on the option. Past the 30. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll keep it himself. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got it on the run. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Hit as he throws. Touchdown, West Virginia. Fit it in the window for the score.
That is tremendous toughness there by the quarterback because he knew he was going to get drilled. He hung tough in the pocket and delivered a strike for the touchdown.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Get it out to the supersonic guy.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. The defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Time to take a shot. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their heads. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Using his legs, it's Fry. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Cyclones pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off the RPO, complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The throw to the outside is complete. Touchdown, Iowa State! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't...
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Mountaineers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense...
He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of it.
Makes the grab on the shot. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. Right through his hands, incomplete. I think he knew he had a chance for a big play, but it'll be second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Finds a man on the right. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Cyclones moving quickly to the line. Grabbed behind the line. It's Demania. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll run it on third and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cyclones!
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? From the gun, they'll try the middle. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Morgantown, sign me up for another half. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Mountaineer Field.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Mountaineers will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Got the first down and more. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Running game got it done on the last play, and now it's first down. With jet sweep pass. There he goes. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. And the Cyclones will have it first and 10. They'll try the run. Finds a crease at the 20. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Tight end finds a soft spot. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. The Cyclones didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the... Touchdown, Iowa State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And they tacked on the extra point.
West Virginia, 17.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Catch inside the 30 and still running. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Here's the pressure. Not much of a chance. Just had to... of it to avoid the sack.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
Now, on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here on 3rd.
And the pressure has arrived and down.